Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am excited to bring you the GRAU 5.56 PDW conversion. That's right, we made the PDW, but not only that, I went all out and tried to make this thing as close to the Black Ops 2 PDW as possible. So you're gonna love today's gameplay, honestly, and you're gonna love today's class setup. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you the class setup in a second, but before I do, just gonna ask for one thing before today's video starts, which is, if you do enjoy today's video, please do slap a like on the video, and not only that, do subscribe, man, because I'm going to be bringing out more class setups for different guns, you know, more when new weapons drop, all that good stuff. And we want to try and reach 200 subscribers, guys, so help me on the road to 200 subscribers. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's not keep you here too long, because there's a gameplay for this. So here it is. This is the GRAU 5.56 PDW conversion, and I'll explain in the video how this is like the Black Ops 2 PDW and why I made it the way I did. But here it is: monolithic suppressor, the ZLR Drifter A08, the XRK Strike Light 3, the 50 round magazine, and the XRK Void 2. That is all you need, man. That is all you need to make the Black Ops 2 PDW and turn this GRAU 5.56 assault rifle into an absolutely beastly AR SMG hybrid. And you're going to see that in today's video, because today's video is a 95-7 gameplay with this AR SMG hybrid. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's get right into today's gameplay. Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, as you can guess by the title, by the thumbnail, today's video, we're going to be building the PDW here in Modern Warfare. That's right, the PDW. And what gun are we going to do that with? We're going to do that with the gun that's taken over multiplayer right now in Modern Warfare, which is the GRAU 5.56. That's right, you can build this thing into a PDW. And I went all out here, okay? I decided I was just going to build it like a PDW, which I'll explain what that means in a second, just in case you guys don't understand what I mean by that. But basically, I went all out, and I've made this gun essentially the PDW from Black Ops 2, as best as I possibly can, okay? You're not going to get an exact replica, but I am trying to make it as close as possible to a PDW from Black Ops 2. So let's get into it. Let's talk about this PDW setup. But first of all, what you're seeing in the background is the gameplay with the PDW GRAU 5.56, and we went 95-7 with this weapon. So yes, this is now my best gameplay here in Modern Warfare, and I don't know how, to be honest, because essentially I was going to do this video with this gun, just showing off how good it is, and showing, you know, that the GRAU 5.56 has many ways of being utilized or being used, and somehow I got a better gameplay with it than my actual best class setup with this. So I don't know, guys, you could take this as a best class setup video you want, because I'm sure some of you will like this class setup. But anyway, let's stop chatting around, let's stop making you guys wait, let's talk about it. So first of all, what do I mean when I'm calling this gun, or the setup I have for this, a PDW? So what I mean by this is, a PDW is a compact submachine gun like firearm. It's basically, I've turned this assault rifle, because that's what this is. The GRAU 5.56 is an assault rifle. And when you make it compact and small, it's basically a submachine gun. Basically, it's a hybrid between the two. You can make this a submachine gun AR hybrid. And the way I've done this is with the setup that I have today. So today, the setup, as you saw from the intro clip I showed you before the video started, and I hope you took that down and, you know, made some notes and, you know, added this to your class setup arsenal, because trust me, this class setup is really, really good. I did not expect this to go as well as I wanted to. And I'll explain how I've made this like the PDW from Black Ops 2. So let's talk about Black Ops 2, okay? Everyone remembers the PDW from that game, okay? The little SMG AR hybrid, the thing that dominated the game when it first launched. What a gun that was. Then they nerfed it, it wasn't as good, but it was still pretty decent, pretty usable. It was a pretty good pub stomping gun. So one of the most notorious things, at least I like to think, the setup for the PDW in Black Ops 2 was to use suppressor, quick draw, and stock. I don't know if you guys would agree with that. Let me know in the comments section below what your setup was for the Black Ops 2 PDW, because I'm quite interested, because personally, when I played Black Ops 2, it was definitely the suppressor, quick draw, and stock. And man, the PDW in Black Ops 2 was one hell of a weapon, okay? And that's what we've got here today. So, as you can probably guess, I started with the muzzle, and the muzzle is the monolithic suppressor. So yes, this isn't going to do exactly what the Black Ops 2 suppressor did, which is just, you know, decrease range and make it silent. The monolithic suppressor here in Modern Warfare adds damage and adds sound suppression, okay, and it has like drawbacks to it, which obviously didn't happen in Black Ops 2. So we lose the aim down sight speed, we lose the aim walking steadiness. I've said this before though, aim walking steadiness I do not notice whatsoever, so just ignore that. Just essentially take it as an aim down sight speed nerf. But you do get the sound suppression, and the suppressors in this game, especially the monolithic suppressor, just works so well with pretty much any gun in the game. It adds like about 7.5% range, I believe it is. So adding that to this weapon is going to help out tremendously, especially with what we're doing with the barrels today. So let's move on to next. Let's get into what we're talking about, which is the barrel. So to make this a compact SMG AR hybrid, you need to use the ZLR Drifter A08. And what that does is, it makes it an ultra short 5.3 barrel with a built-in foregrip, so there will be no underbarrel because it has a built-in foregrip. And what it does, it increases the aim, it makes the aim down sight speed better, it makes the movement speed better, and it gives you better recoil control. Now the cons to this, you do lose your damage range, and you do lose your bullet velocity. But it's not too bad, okay, and that's why we use the monolithic suppressor, because we've got to counteract that. We've got to try and add some range back to this weapon, because, again, the PDW from Black Ops 2 had a decent amount of range to it. So, to combat that, we've got the suppressor, and we've got this barrel to make this a compact AR SMG hybrid. So make sure you use that, because trust me, you're going to love it when you use this. The mobility with this thing, when you put this thing on, is unbelievable. You're going to be strafing left, right, center. Basically, when the opponent tries to like catch up to your strafe or try and track you, they're going to have a hard time, because man, do you move fast with this thing. Anyway, next up, we're making more mobility, okay? And what did I say that we added in the Black Ops 2, well, at least what I wanted to put on, to put on the PDW from Black Ops 2? I like to put stock on it. So, I've put a stock on. I've put on the XRK Strike Light 3. Now, you're probably thinking, why didn't I go no stock? I didn't go known stock because I wanted to do a stock, okay? An actual stock, not just take the stock off to make it have more mobility. So I decided I'm going to use the XRK Strike Light 3. And what this does is improves the aim walking movement speed with an aim instability, decrease, which again is negligible as to what aim instability like actually does. It's very negligible, so you probably won't notice it that much. But I did go for this over the no stock also for another reason, which is I did try the no stock, but it had too much recoil issues. It made it quite hard to get those long range gunfights. Even the mid range was kind of hard, so I had to like sacrifice the the more movement speed and more aim down sight speed to make just the aim walking movement speed better, and only have an aiming stability issue. So not too bad, but yes, it'll make it more accurate. It'll be more accurate, be better for distance. Basically, use this, don't use the no stock. Personally, I think the recoil on it was just a little too much to make it usable. And yeah, next up is the ammunition. So what was the PDW notorious for in Black Ops 2? The 50 round magazine. Everyone loved the 50 round magazine. I don't think there was another gun that was even close to having a magazine like that, unless you had like extended mags or something. But I can't remember a gun in Black Ops 2 that was like that. So the 50 round magazine was awesome for the PDW in Black Ops 2, and that's what we've done here in Modern Warfare. We've put on the 50 round magazine. Now, yes, you get the magazine ammo capacity increased, which is fantastic, especially for me when I play game modes like Ground War, because you're going to be going against a lot of opponents, okay? You might take on 6, 7, 8 people at once, and having 50 rounds in the magazine is going to help you out tremendously. So the cons to this, the aim down sight speed and the movement speed. So the aim down sight speed is, again, it's actually been proven, it's literally like non-existent. Like you can't see it on 60 FPS, put it that way. So there is no difference. And the movement speed, again, is negligible how much that is. And to be honest, if there is a movement speed decrease, I think it like kind of helps out with this gun. I don't know why. I feel like the movement speed with the stock I had and having the barrel needs to be slowed down a little, and having this decrease in movement speed kind of brings the barrel back into a way where it's like, it's not too fast, but it's not too slow, if you get what I'm saying. And then finally, we put on the rear grip, which is the aim down sight, XRK Void 2. And the reason I'm using this, basically it's a stipple grip tape, it's just named the XRK Void 2. And what this does is the aim down sight speed, the sprint to fire speed, and the cons are the aiming stability and the recoil control. So yes, you're going to lose a bit of control on your recoil and that, but it's not a big issue. As you can see in the gameplay by now, you've probably seen how I've been using this weapon. Just run and gun, constantly in their face, trying to get as many kills as possible, taking the long range, the short range, the mid range. You can use this gun however you want, because again, this is a PDW. This is the AR SMG hybrid. You can take those long distance shots. Now it's going to be difficult taking those long distance shots, but you can do it, especially with the iron sights, because obviously this gun has barrels that change the way the gun, like the iron sight looks, and the iron sight is still perfectly usable. As you can see, the recoil is not a problem. The barrel or the iron sight is not a nuisance, and it's not in your way. There's no need to run like a red dot or anything. I said that in the last video I made about this, about the GRAU 5.56. And yeah, as you can see, I'm going crazy aggressive with this AR SMG. Obviously I got caught out there because unfortunately 2 people in a corner. What do you know? It's Modern Warfare. But yeah, so the XRK Void 2 is essentially the quick draw attachment from Black Ops 2. And that's basically all there is to it. That is the GRAU 5.56 PDW conversion. Again, that PDW is an AR SMG hybrid. It's a compact rifle. It's a rifle that is compact and made to be like an SMG. And that's what we've done here. This thing is a run and gun monster. And again, I went 95 and 7 with this thing. Unbelievable setup. Honestly, I didn't expect this to go as well as I thought it would. I just wanted to make this video to try it out. You know, I wanted to see if I could do it with the GRAU 5.56, and man, this thing is insane. I honestly think at this point, you could run anything on the GRAU 5.56, and it would probably work out quite well for you, honestly. You could probably, within reason I'd say as well, because obviously some people are going to now say, oh, can I put a thermal on this to make it work? And it's like, don't be too ridiculous, okay? But I think you could run any barrel on this weapon, you could run any quick draw attachment, you could run a quick draw attachment, any rear grip, any stock, any ammunition. Honestly, you could do whatever you want with this gun, and it will probably work out for you, because this thing is just so consistent and works so well. Again, my last video, the GRAU 5.56, I can't remember what I went exactly, but it was an AR, it was my, you know, my best class set with this thing, and essentially this is another best class set video, because this gun did, this gameplay here was better than the last gameplay I got, and I literally don't know how. So yeah, there it is, guys. I'm gonna let the gameplay play out for itself, but yes, today's video was the PDW from Black Ops 2 being remade here in Modern Warfare, and here it is, the GRAU 5.56. So again, last little rundown: attachments, monolithic suppressor, the ZLR Drifter A08, the XRK Strike Light 3 stock, the ammunition is 50 round magazine, and the rear grip is the XRK Void 2. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.